Hi there folks, Leon Faulkner, Senior Coach at the Northern Beaches Golf Academy. Thanks for watching. I have another drill here for you today that I'd like to share with you. And you may have heard of the term before, the reverse pivot. It's definitely something that I do see quite a lot amongst some of my students, and I have a very effective little drill that I'm going to show you. It's definitely one of the oldest, but one of the greatest drills out there, and it really forces change, and that's very important. If you're going to improve with your golf and you want to build a more consistent swing, you have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and to try something completely different in order to make that change. Just so you're aware what a reverse pivot is. Often, if you have too much lateral movement with your lower body, with your hips, and they're sliding to the right like this, your upper body will tend to stay exactly where the ball is. And then we start to look in too much of a position like so. I'm obviously exaggerating this a lot so that you can clearly see what a reverse pivot is. And then on the way down, the complete opposite happens. Lower body moves forward and upper body stays back. So the lower body and the upper body, they're not in sync and they're not working together. You've got the lower body working one way, upper body tips on the other side, and then the reverse happens. So we're not correctly pivoting around our body and our spine angle as we're coming through to strike the ball. So this exercise I'm going to show you definitely is a very effective exercise, and it's just so simple to execute. What you'll tend to find is if you are someone that suffers from a reverse pivot in your golf swing, the big wide stance is giving you the freedom to be able to make the wrong move. Now, this is something, an exercise that obviously I do prescribe a lot to my students, but I also practice just in my own swing as well. And this is hitting balls with your feet completely together, okay, just so that they're touching. What this is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to start to feel the natural rotation that the golf swing needs. So you're going to start to pivot more just right on top of that narrow stance that you've provided. A nice turn on that backswing, and then we're going to be able to turn better on the way through. Now, of course, if you make that incorrect move where you slide, you're obviously going to lose your balance. Vice versa, on the way through, you're going to lose your balance. So hitting balls with your feet together quickly eliminates any lateral sliding that you've got in your golf swing. So let me demonstrate this for you now. Same posture as normal, same grip as normal. You've literally gone from having a normal stance. I've got my 6 iron at the moment, so roughly shoulder width. You've gone from shoulder width to feet together. Now bear in mind that when you've got your feet together and you're working on a drill and you're trying to improve your golf swing, don't hit the ball too hard. The faster and the harder you try and hit the ball and swing the club, the more likely you are to swing the club the old way. So when you've got your feet together and you're giving this drill a go, definitely make sure that you only use no more than 3rd gear. You've got 5 gears, let's knock it back down to 3rd for this exercise. So feet together, ball position, making sure it's directly in the centre, and just really feeling the motion of working the club more around, feeling a nice turn, and then back and around on the other side again. So we're going to step on in, ball position middle, setup position, making sure we're not swinging too fast, round and around. So naturally I can feel as I'm performing this drill that the rotation comes quite naturally for me, because I haven't got that stable base that if you've been reverse pivoting, gives you, as I said, gives you the freedom to then slide and your upper body's nowhere to go. Bring your feet together. This is definitely going to eliminate any lateral movement and give you the feeling of turning and turning on the way through. So I guarantee that if reverse pivoting is an issue that you have, this is one very simple exercise that you might want to do 5 shots consecutively. Then you might want to do 1 shot with a normal stance and try and repeat what that felt like, what you were feeling with your feet together, and then go through that cycle again. 5 with your feet together, and then 1 with a normal wide stance, and gradually just progress into making sure that you're feeling and creating that nice turn as we're going back, and minimising all that lateral move in your swing. So give this drill a go. Next time you're practicing, it's something you can even do at home as well. Hope it helps.